Good afternoon and welcome to National Basketball Arena. We're just about to get underway here in the U19A All-Ireland Schools League Finals. A matchup we see a lot of in these finals is St Malachy's from Belfast versus St Joseph's the Bish from Galway. Joined for this one by Temple Oaks Irish International Jason Killeen. Jay, two teams you know well, Moycullen and Belfast, set off in the under-18 Cup final. These two teams have played in many a schools final over the years, so I suppose we're looking forward to a fantastic game with some great talent on show.
Yeah, that's it, Matt. You know, like you said, over the years, these players are very, very familiar with each other and very familiar with the arena, so I think it's going to be a high-intensity game right from the beginning.
James Conair for the Bish gets his own rebound, puts it back up, but doesn't get it. And Conor Ryan looks to push and into the corner. First basket of the game for Cormac O'Rourke. And Malachy's off to a fast start and they put a bit of full court pressure on here, but Conair looks to break that by getting to the basket. He does. Again, can't finish, but grabs his own rebound. That's Ryan on the floor there. We're going to get a jump ball. So a couple of missed shots from Conair, but he'll be one of the people that the Bish are looking for big scores.
Yeah, like you said, a couple of missed shots, but you know, from a coaching standpoint, I think him being aggressive and trying to get to the basket early is going to serve him well. He's a player that the Bish will definitely want to get going early on in this game.
A fantastic game against Star of the Sea in the National Cup final. Of course, two club teams, Moycullen and Star of the Sea, but a lot of the same players featuring in this game here today.
And Matt, not only would these players have played against each other in a lot of competitions, but they would have played with each other on national teams and regional teams throughout the year.
Yes, Belfast Star, St Malachy's made a mistake, which I'm sure will be the first or last time I make it today. Malachy's foul goes against McDonald, his first. Conair, who's seen a lot of the ball early, and this time he'll go to the foul line with a chance to start the Bish's scoring.
And Matt, after missing a couple of chances around the basket early on for James Conair, just to see these free throws go through the hoop will be a big boost to his confidence. Commentator's curse on that one.
Yeah, he won't thank you for that one now. He said he'd like to just get that first one to go. Just some discussion on who the foul was on, but it has gone against Conor McDonald, and that's actually his second foul, so already two fouls early. Less than 2 minutes gone on the clock. And Conair does open the account for the Bish and for himself. So Ryan to Cook. We're looking for a lot of inside scores from Cook. Call for travel there, looked like a good move. Coach Adrian Fulton not impressed with that call.
Yeah, you'd like to see that one again in a replay, I think.
Yeah, it just looked like two slow steps, but good footwork. Anyway, we'll move on. Aaron Kiernan. Cummins inside Conair, and everything's going through Conair in these early stages. Nice inside pass and great finish inside for Liam Nolan. Gets his first bucket of the day, and the Bish leads 3-2. CJ Fulton sets things up. And he gets back to O'Rourke. Made his last one. Can't make this one. Fulton. Again, a lot of stuff will go through him. Great pass inside from Fulton. And it's McDonald with the easy two. And again, full court pressure from St Malachy's. 3-point shot goes up from Nolan as he turns to the crowd. Right in front of his home supporters there. The lads travelled up in numbers from the Bish. And a good start to the game, Jay. Both teams playing well early on.
Yeah, man, I think we're going to see a lot of lead changes throughout this game.
Nice move from Ryan. Just throws a fake, waits for the defenders to go past, and knocks down the jumper. And again, the full court pressure. Nearly gets a turnover this time, but Nolan does a good job of grasping that one. And O'Sullivan to Kiernan, who gets his first bucket of the game. And both teams scoring well in the early stages. 4:23 to go, 8-6 the Bish lead. Here's Cook with a floater down the middle of the lane. Doesn't go, rebounded by Conair. Cummins looks to set things up. 3-point shot goes up from O'Sullivan but doesn't go, and rebounded by Conor Ryan.
And Matt, we talked about the connection to the Belfast Star, and my column with both of these schools is a little confusing with the colour of the uniforms, given that Belfast are traditionally blue and my column are traditionally green.
You're right there, actually. Big switch round. So that means we're allowed to make mistakes on the team's names. O'Sullivan can't get that one. Conair nearly gets a rebound, but rebounded by Cook. And Ryan to Fulton. Fulton gets into the lane, and we get a bump there. Doesn't go, and the foul is going to go on Aaron Kiernan. It's going to be his first foul. So CJ Fulton gets to take his first shots of the game. As Malachy's will take a sub there, and Con Doherty will check in for the first time for Conor McDonald. Fulton puts Malachy's back in the lead. He can't connect with a second, but rebounded by Cook, who just stood on the end line there, so it'll be the Bish ball. Again, full court pressure. So far, the Bish did an excellent job of breaking the pressure, but different kettle of fish doing it for the whole game. It's good ball movement. Cummins for three, and Cummins knocks down his first 3-point shot of the game.
And Matt, not only are they breaking the press, but they're getting scores out of it as well.
Yeah, safe, great start from both teams here. Both coaches very pleased, and Ryan is off to a hot start himself. Knocks down another two, tied at 11 apiece, 2:50 to go. Conair with O'Sullivan up in front, just slows it down. Kiernan, wide open three is good from Aaron Kiernan. Jay, so far just the kind of game you want to see in these finals where all players are playing to the best abilities, and I suppose is that a lot to do with what you talked about earlier, the fact that both teams are used to each other and used to playing in these games.
Yeah, I think it's a combination of things, Matt. We're also looking at two teams that have an awful lot of talent. You know, sometimes we say when schools come in here to play, it's a tough place to come in and play. The baskets are a little different, the court is bigger, but there's been no slowing down these two teams today.
And O'Kiki checks in for Moy Cullen, giving Aaron Kiernan a break. He's on 2 fouls as well, so having to have an early sit down. He will be a bit disappointed after knocking down his last 3, but they'll need him later on in the game. So 2:21 to go. It's the Bish now leading 14-12. Kiki makes his first contribution with a rebound, and Cummins looks to push for Moy Cullen. Good defense from Ryan, but Cummins gets into the lane. Ryan does a good job of getting back, gets a hand on the ball, and it'll be Malachy's ball as Conor McDonald checks back in and gives Connor Cook a break for Malachy's. Ryan to Doherty to Fulton. Fulton gets the high screen from McDonald. Ryan for 3. He's been hot so far, doesn't get it. O'Kiki grabs another rebound. O'Sullivan guarded by Fulton. 1:45 to go in the first quarter. Back to O'Sullivan. Sullivan looks to step back for three, but Fulton right in his face. Deep three is going to be well short from Nolan. Had to get that one up to beat the shot clock, but he was way, way, way downtown there. And we're going to get our first timeout of the game as the Bish want to talk things over. So welcome back. 1:31 to go in the first quarter. It's the Bish leading St Malachy's 14-12. CJ Fulton for Malachy's. CJ's had a fantastic season in the Super League. You've played against him a couple of times. He started off quite quietly, but I suppose often more of a facilitator, and he's also got a lot of good talent around him, as you mentioned a minute ago.
Well, that's it, especially in the Super League, Matt. You know, there was a lot of attention last year when he hit all those three-pointers, but I think the biggest compliment for a young man like that is that he's holding his own in the Super League. He's running a team up there that's very talented, had a great season so far, and it's a testament to himself and the coaching staff.
7 on the shot clock. Conair use those long strides to find a bit of space, can't get it, but Okiki grabs another board, can't finish, and Fulton grabs that rebound. Guarded by Conair. Takes a step back three. That one bounces out, but rebounded, tipped by Nolan into the hands of Okiki. Conair to Cummins. Cummins gets into the paint. Good hand. I think by O'Rourke, and it'll be O'Rourke that's off to the races, and O'Rourke with a layup. Ties the game for Malachy's with 10 seconds to go in the quarter. And Cummins has a timely lace coming untied. 10.2 seconds to go. There'll be some full court pressure here for Malachy's. So a tied game, 14 apiece. And Malachy's just make a quick sub here. Ryan Scott will check in. Make sure they get Connor McDonald, who's on 2 fouls out of the game here, so he doesn't pick up his third.
That's a smart play, Matt, especially the fact that they're pressing.
Conair to Sullivan. There's 5 seconds left. Conair gets it. He's going to get the shot off, but good hands from Fulton. And we're going to get a travel called, and there's still 0.4 on the clock. So Malachy's will get a chance for a quick half-court hurl, or it looks like a full-court hurl here. Ball's gone in from the end line there, not quite sure why, but they chose not to throw it up. So there we have it, end of the first quarter. It's under 19A All-Ireland Schools League Finals. It's Malachy's 14, the Bish 14. Welcome back here. The start second quarter of this All-Ireland and U19A Schools League final. Tied at 14 apiece, Malachy's and the Bish. Jay, good first quarter. A lot of players shooting the ball well. Did we find out much about how the game will go in that first quarter, or we just players feeling each other out?
I think the fact that it's tied up after the first quarter is probably justified for both teams. You know, both teams really going at it here, trying to find weaknesses on the defensive end to exploit.
Conair, who's probably one of the only players who's not really been able to find his rhythm, and he just got a knock a shoulder in the mouth for his troubles there. And a nice move finished inside for O'Rourke. He'll go to the foul line as well, and I think for the Bish that's trouble, because I think, and it is the third foul on Aaron Kiernan. Just checked back into the game after getting too early, and he'll have to sit back down probably for the remainder of this half.
He'll be disappointed in himself on that one. It's tough, Matt. You never know what way it's going to go. You prepare all week for a game and then get in foul trouble early and have to sit down.
Yep, in a situation yesterday where one of the girls picked up 2 fouls in the first 40 seconds of the game and didn't play again until the fourth quarter. Inside to Conair, kicked out to Cummins for 3. That one's bounced out, rebounded by McDonald. And Fulton for Malachy's off the high screen from Cook. Fulton, again, I suppose the 2 star players we'd be expecting to see a lot of, Conair and Fulton, neither really found their range shooting wise so far, but you'd expect class to prevail in the end.
Yeah, it's early days yet. I think both players are trying to get their teammates involved.
And Matthew Sweeney checking in for the Bish. One of the Titans players. He's had a couple of good games in National League for Titans this year as well. Cook with a nice spin move. That one rolls out, rebounded by Conair. Cummins, wide open 3 from the wing, and he knocks it down. His second 3-pointer of the day. And the Bish retake the lead, 17-16. Backdoor pass from Cook does make its way to Fulton, but he can't get hold of it, turns over, and Cummins into the hands of Sweeney. Sweeney, nice pass inside to Okoki. Cummins off the leg of Cook, so it'll be the Bish ball, and we'll have 14 seconds put back onto the shot clock. Conair, sorry. Still nowhere to go for Conair, picked off by Ryan. Ryan to Cook, guarded by Okiki, back to Fulton. Fulton with nowhere to go but use that little head shoulder fake. Nice pass inside to Cook. Oh, fantastic pass in, and 2 for Connor McDonald off the pass from Connor Cook.
It's beautiful basketball right there.
Malachy's retake the lead, 18-17. Nice spin move, but can't finish for Nolan, and he's fouled and will go to the line for 2 shots. Foul's going to go on Connor Cook. It's going to be his first foul, and checking into the game for Malachy's for the first time is Niall Herson. Nolan knocks that down. We're tied at 18 apiece. 5 minutes exactly to go in this first half. Conor Ryan uses the high screen from Cook. Cook times his cut to perfection, and great finish inside from Connor Cook.
Matt, like you said, halfway through the second quarter, and I've lost track of the lead changes already.
Yeah, I think the biggest lead has been 3 points. It's gone back and forth, non-stop. Nolan to Conair, 5 on the shot clock. Conair, nice pass to Kiki. I suppose, Jay, the last 2 possessions, one for Malachy's, one for the Bish, just goes to show the benefit of having great coaches. I mean, for years now we've seen Fulton, Adrian Fulton, Phil Malloy at the helm for various Malachy's team, flip-flopping as in who's the head coach. For the Bish, Tom O'Malley, been leading that program for many a year with Ross Convoy and a few others that are also coaching their teams. But you see the different kind of baskets. We'll take a timeout here. Maybe we'll just touch on that when we come back after the timeout.